Life is not a bed of roses. We need to break the ice. It's better late than never. We need to bite the bullet. We need to face the obstacle. This is not rocket science. What else? We can't cut corners at work. When I had this accident, I broke bones from head to toe. This expression we have in Portuguese, but in Portuguese we say from my feet to my head. In English we say from head to toe. And the point we're talking about during this class. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Today you're gonna learn the most common idioms in English. The most useful idioms in English. Idioms are these idiomatic expressions we use to describe a situation using metaphors, using expressions that illustrate the situation. You're gonna see the most common idioms in English, and we're going to talk about habits again. 2 classes ago, I brought you techniques to get rid of bad habits and techniques to cultivate good habits. Today, I'm going to tell you the most asymmetric habits. That means the habits that you cultivate that give you the best benefits. Small habits that generate impressive results. And I'm going to read part of this book here to you, Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. James says that small changes can generate big results in our lives. And he talks about the importance of small steps. I always tell you about the importance of cultivating small habits, small steps that take us forward. Felipe, I'm not going to move my body right now because it doesn't make a difference. I tell you, it does make a difference. Felipe, I'm not gonna watch this class because I won't be fluent by the end of this class. You won't be fluent by the end of this class, but you will cast a vote for the kind of person you want to become. And I want to see you happy, healthy, and wealthy. When we cultivate good habits, we cast votes for the kind of person we want to become. Small changes make a big difference. We all have to deal with setbacks, but in the long term, the quality of our lives depend on the quality of our habits. With the best habits, everything is possible. When I started to cultivate good habits, it was a gradual growth. A long series of small victories and small discoveries. The only way I could progress, the only choice I had was taking small steps. Motivation is superestimated, but the environment is more relevant. People often choose their products not by what the products are, but because of where they are. If I enter the kitchen and see a pack of cookies on the counter, I grab them and I start to eat them. But if the kitchen is organized in a way that there is a bottle of water on the counter, I will have some water. Your habits change depending on the environment. The environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. Certain behaviors tend to happen under certain environmental conditions. We are transformed by the world around us. The habits depend on the context. Clients buy items not because they want them, but because of how the items are presented to them. What is James telling us here? Look, small actions can generate big progress on the long run. We need to pay attention to our environment. We need to favor the positive habits. That happens to me, that happens to you. Last night, I grabbed the mayonnaise from the fridge and put it in front of me when we were having dinner. Guess what happened? I grabbed the bread, I grabbed the mayo, and when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. Why? Because I put the mayo in front of me. I could have avoided it by designing the environment differently. First, I shouldn't have bought the mayo when I went to the supermarket. Yeah. I know it's easier said than done, but we need to design our environments in a way that we facilitate the good habits and we prevent the bad habits. I go to the gym every day early in the morning. I start my training at 6 a.m. The night before, I have my clothes ready. So then, when I get up the next morning at 5:15, 5:20, everything is set. I don't spend energy thinking about what am I gonna wear? What t-shirt am I gonna wear? What shorts am I gonna wear? Remember that. Motivation is destroyed by the environment. Take care of the environment. Let's have some water. The water is right here in front of us. It's easier to have our water when it's in front of us. And today, sparkling water. This is yours. This is mine. Cheers, my friend. Let's move our body. I promise you, when I invite you to move your body, to stretch, to breathe, it's because these 3 actions improve your capacity to learn better, to memorize things better, to concentrate better. I would never ask you to do anything that wouldn't benefit you. Let's go. Today, we're going to exercise our legs. We're going to extend our legs, okay? Extend your leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you and I together. You and I. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other leg now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, all right. Move your legs. Move your neck to the left, to the right, up and down, up and down. Now, we're going to do that exercise to strengthen our core and our abs, as if we were picking something from the floor. We touch the floor and we get back to our original position, okay? Let's go together, you and I. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's stretch up. Do this and we look up. Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, now open your chest. Open your chest. Open your arms and look up. The power is up there. Look up. And you count for us. You count. 1, continue. You. Count for us, please. Okay, all right. your water. Drink your water, okay? Hydrate yourself. Now we're gonna breathe together. We breathe in 2 times. We're gonna do. Then we hold, and we breathe out at once. Okay? Here we go. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Once more, please. All right. Let's get started. You're gonna see the most common idioms in English. Oh, this is not rocket science. Life is not a bed of roses. Ah, come on, this is a piece of cake. It's nice, it's useful, because you can add more vocabulary when you were talking to people. You enjoy it. I hope you learn and have fun when you were here. Are you ready? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's talk about the most useful idioms in English. The most common idioms in English. So then you can talk in a way that you look like a native American or a native British. The most common idiom, break the ice. We need to break the ice. We have exactly the same idiom in Portuguese. Another one, a piece of cake. Felipe, English is not a piece of cake. It means English is not easy. We're talking about habits, right? You can tell me, Felipe, going to the gym every day is not a piece of cake. Come on. A piece of cake. It means, when I say it's not a piece of cake, I mean it's not easy. Another idiom. My God, this is so expensive. It costs an arm and a leg. It costs too much. It costs an arm and a leg. Let me share with you this video with this professor talking about the most asymmetrical habits we can cultivate. The habits that generate the best results. Let's enjoy this together.
So there's a few habits that you can have that I just think have such a wildly asymmetric return. There are things I think everyone should do. The first one is writing out your goals. Such a powerful habit because first off, it's forcing you to decide what your goals are and to be clear on like where you want to go for 5 years from now, for 1 year from now, this quarter, this week, this month, and just getting your subconscious mind locked in on the things that are important to you, and then writing them down and aligning your calendar and your energy and your time and your resources to go toward things that matter. Writing out your goals is just like the most asymmetric habit that I can think of.
He's telling us, when we write our goals, we start to focus. We start to see what we need to do. It's not a bed of roses. Another idiom, a bed of roses. It's not a bed of roses. Of course we have obstacles, but writing down our goals, when we write them down, we have more clarity about who we want to become in 5 years, in 3 years, in 2 years, in 1 year, in 1 month, in 1 week. Let's see the second best habit we can cultivate.
Probably the next one I would come up with is sleep. People don't like hearing this. They think, I'll sleep when I'm dead. You rob yourself of sleep, and you're really kind of robbing yourself of life. Like, I think the most highly correlated factor to if I have a fun day is if I feel good physically. Your whole life can be better if you get a good night's sleep. Your immune system is better. You will have an easier chance losing weight, and you will, most importantly, make way better decisions. You'll be making them from a place of courage, not from a place of fear. Vince Lombardi is famous for saying, fatigue makes cowards of us all.
He's telling us, look, sleeping well is not a waste of time. Because when we sleep well, we have energy. This wrong assumption that I sleep when I die is wrong. If we don't have the energy, we don't enjoy life. I remember when I was with Duda, Lulu, and Mary at Magic Kingdom. We were there to watch the most beautiful show on earth. But guess what? They fell asleep because they were exhausted.
Quer que elas vejam os fogos. As crianças não aguentam mais, eu já não aguento mais.
Tá todo mundo cansado e a Celorian quer ver fogos.
Vamos ver os fogos. Amém. Cadê o tal do fireworks? Chegou um brasileiro ali para uma pessoa aqui da equipe, falou, amigo. O cara olhou e falou, when is fogos? Aí o cara olhou, só mexeu a cabeça. Ele, ó, com a mãozinha, flap, flap. Oba! Oba!
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within.
Ready to begin, let the wonder.
You see, if we are under the weather, that means if we're feeling sick, we don't enjoy life. And sleeping well gives us health, gives us strength, gives us energy.
Third is when you're working, just get rid of distractions. I think most people, when they're working, you'll check your phone, you might switch between tasks, you might look up something on social media. This kills your productivity, it kills your creativity. Super high returning habit, turn your Wi-Fi off, turn your phone off when you have a task. Maybe you're working in a Word doc or a Google Doc and you don't need your Wi-Fi on. Set a timer for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, work on that. And just your brain knowing that it's not going to be interrupted will lead it to be way more productive and way more creative.
I tell you, isolate distractions. And everything I tell you, I apply to myself. I have seen the benefits in my own life. I am having these deep work sessions at my office. I isolate distractions and I sit down and read and study and prepare these classes to you. When I isolate distractions, I am able to dive deeper, to get to the core of what I need to share with you. So then you have the best experience. So then you have the most common expressions, in this case of this class, the most useful idioms in English. When I come here to you and tell you these idioms, break the ice, piece of cake, cost an arm and a leg, bed of roses, I'm under the weather. These are the most common idioms and the most useful. But to select just these ones, I spent hours because I wanted to give you the best. Deep work pays off, but we can only have depth when we isolate distractions. Do you agree with me? I know it's not a piece of cake to isolate distractions. I know it's not a bed of roses. But it's possible. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. What are your plans for tonight? What are your plans for your next night of sleep? What are you dreaming about? What are you thinking about? I wish all your dreams come true. You deserve it. God bless you. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. The most common idioms in English. Can you believe that I had written everything and recorded and I had left my mic off? That happens. Let's get this lemon and make a lemonade with it. The most common idioms in English. When we go to bed early and sleep well, we kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We rest and we get up with energy the next day. We kill 2 birds with 1 stone. At work, we can't cut corners. Some people like to cut corners. They like to take advantage, to abbreviate things that need to be done. Well, when we are communicating with other people, we need to be on the same page. On the same page. It means we need to be aligned. We need to be on the same page. Don't beat around the bush. Some people beat around the bush. They hide from reality. They want to escape from reality. But we need to bite the bullet. We need to face the uncomfortable conversations. We need to face the obstacles. We need to bite the bullet. We need to have the courage to face the obstacles. Felipe, but it's too late. No, it's better late than never. I want to cultivate good habits. Ah, Felipe, I'm not sure if I want it. Of course you do. You are growing. You are evolving. Going to the gym is hard. Yeah, but being fat and feeling painful is harder than going to the gym. We can't cut corners when it comes to our health, my friend. It's better late than never. Do you agree with me? Comment here. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about idioms and how to develop good habits. I'm going to read part of this book here to you. Most of all, give it time. Time to process everything that happened. If you keep waking up every day and taking a step forward, one of these days, you're going to wake up and realize that you are not only feeling better, you are better. You deserve relationships that elevate you, that nourish your soul, and that reflect the love and respect you have for yourself. But here's the key. The foundation of these incredible relationships lies in how you treat yourself. Are you respecting your own boundaries? Are you showing yourself the compassion and kindness you offer to those you love? Are you allowing yourself to pursue your dreams without waiting for someone else's approval? This isn't about becoming self-centered or shutting others out. It's about recognizing that the love, respect, and care you give yourself set the standard for every other relationship in your life. When you stop chasing validation from others and start choosing to honor yourself, you send a powerful message to the world about how you deserve to be treated. You don't need anyone else's permission to be happy, to pursue your passions, express yourself more, or to live the life you've always dreamed of. The only permission you need is your own. You've spent enough time waiting for others to give you what you crave, whether it's love, acceptance, or approval. But the truth is, everything you were looking for starts with you. Tell yourself these words. You are going to tell yourself these words. Let me prioritize my own happiness. Let me pursue my dreams with passion. Let me set boundaries that protect my peace. Let me choose relationships that uplift and inspire me. Let me love myself enough to walk away when it no longer works. This isn't about waiting for the right partner, the right friend, or the right opportunity to come along. It's about recognizing that you are the source of your own happiness, your own fulfillment, and your own joy. When you truly embrace that, everything else falls into place. My friend, one key to develop good habits is to anticipate what you need to do. These clothes, they were already prepared for me to wear them early in the morning. Because I know when I get up, my mind is not operating 100%. So I anticipate the action. I anticipate the lemon I'm going to sprain. I anticipate the vitamins I'm gonna take. I anticipate even the protein I eat after my workout. I can show you this one day. But remember, anticipate. Anticipation is the mother of discipline. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about idioms. These expressions we use to express our everyday lives. Life is not a bed of roses. We need to break the ice. It's better late than never. We need to bite the bullet. We need to face the obstacle. This is not rocket science. What else? We can't cut corners at work. When I had this accident, I broke bones from head to toe. This expression we have in Portuguese, but in Portuguese we say from my feet to my head. In English we say from head to toe. And the point we're talking about during this class is the importance of cultivating good habits. And I have shown you that the most asymmetrical habits we can cultivate, the best habits we can have, are the simplest ones. God is so perfect. God is so merciful. God is so kind that He gave us the simplest habits as the best ones. Knowing what we want, having the clarity of knowing what we want and writing down what we want. Sleeping well. Being careful about the people we spend our time with. Being careful about the places we go. The importance of eliminating distractions when we are doing our job, when we are studying. These habits are simple, easier said than done, but they are simple. Pay attention to them. How can I sleep better? Well, if I want to go to bed early, I'm going to anticipate my tasks. I'm going to have dinner early. I'm going to organize my bedroom in a way that I can turn off the lights early. Then the next day I'll get up early too. And I always tell you to move your body. I believe this is one of the best habits we can cultivate, to move ourselves. Let's do it. Felipe, it's too late. It's better late than never. I promise you, it's worth it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing. One more class. One more step ahead. And I'm the most grateful man on earth when I see you finishing one more class. Yes, you. Exactly. Come on, Felipe, just one more class. Yeah, one more step ahead. Progress means happiness. And today, you learned how to use the idioms in English. Oh, how can I break the ice? when I start a conversation. A piece of cake, a bed of roses. My goodness, those cell phones cost an arm and a leg. I'm under the weather today. Then we talked about these workplace idioms. Those people like to cut corners. I don't think this is a good idea. Let's have a meeting so then everyone is on the same page. What else? Better late than never. Finally, better late than never. We talked about descriptive idioms. Those guys are barking up the wrong tree. This is just the tip of the iceberg. We are through thick and thin together. You can use the idioms to express your ideas, to use metaphors to talk about your feelings. We also talked about good habits, habits that make a big difference in our lives. And I tell you, just the attitude of writing your goals makes a big difference. When you go to sleep early, you cultivate a beautiful habit of taking care of your own health. When you eliminate distractions while you were studying or while you were working, you were cultivating a very effective habit. And last but not least, the environment you spend your time. At the beginning of the class, I read to you the importance of environments in our lives. If you spend your time in positive environments, this is a blessing. But you can't be warm inside a freezer. I want to see you speaking English. If you need to learn faster, be VIP at voceaprendeagora.com. We are here to serve you. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.